Today we're going to make predictions using experimental probability. And this will make a little bit more sense when we actually do random number tables. It'll kind of help you see some other ways you can do this. So, Jill wants to make 70% of her free throws. She wants to predict how many times she will make a free throw in the next 30 shots. How could she design an experiment using index cards to simulate the situation? Now, of course, she could have gone out and shot the 30 free throws, but let's say it was raining and she just wanted to do a pretend version of it. So, what she could do is actually draw 10 index cards. Well, in her case, she'd actually just take 10 index cards. We're going to draw them. Now, we have to think about what would we put on each index card, because we need her to make 70% of her free throws. Well, what if we put a Y for yes, or she made it, on 7 of them? They would represent the 70% of the time she makes a free throw. And an N on the next 3. So what she could do is just put them in a pile, shuffle them up, and draw cards 30 times in a row, each time replacing the card. And what she would find out is about how many times she might make free throws in the next 30 shots. It's an experimental one because we're actually doing an experiment to find out the results. It may not match the theoretical, and that's okay. We're just trying to figure out what would happen if you were a 70% free throw shooter. Would there be a time when you only hit 15? Would you ever hit all 30 in a row if you were a 70% shooter? Is it possible? Well, this will give you a good likelihood of how well you're going to do. Like, what's going to usually be your lowest in 20 free throws, and what's going to be your highest in 30 free throws, and what's going to be your highest in 30 free throws. It's a way to do the experiment without actually doing the experiment.